What's going on, guys? A few months ago I did a video on the projects that I had coming up in the snake room, and I did the incubator first. I got this rack in there finally, and now that I finally have some time freed up, I'm going to go ahead and get this rack done. I don't think you can see it. I'll give you a little shot of it real quick. That rack right there. Not the rat rack, the snake rack. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna yank that out. I'll show it to you a little bit better. I'm sure you couldn't really see exactly how it's set up, but I'm gonna be changing a lot on it actually, and I'll explain why I'm doing what I'm doing and everything when I do it. But before we get into that, and I show you the step-by-step process of all that, and half the people that watch this video get bored and stop watching it. I do want to take the time. I have 3 clutches now. Obviously, the last one was unexpected. Either way, I got 2 good eggs out of it, whatever. Last year, I did not get a chance to do the whole Who's Your Uncle game. That kind of all started right as I was cutting my clutches, so I didn't get a chance to do that for you guys. So I definitely have a handful of people in mind, people that I've met through YouTube that I talk to on a regular basis, and that I'm definitely going to put their names on eggs. But I have 13 eggs, and I don't have 13 people in mind that I would want to put on there. So if you guys want to be involved in that, leave a comment below and let me know you want to be involved, and I will include you. But anyway, let's get started on this new project. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass like everything else is. Alright, so I got the rack outside now. Got all the heat tape. I got everything cleaned off. Basically, the whole point of this was to get rid of these 2. These were like the big 40 quart tubs that I bought for originally for the carpet pythons, but they grew out of them a lot faster than I thought they were going to. So basically what I'm going to do is these are going to be gone. We're going to add 4 more shelves in here. And I was originally just going to put these shelves right here hold either 15 quart tubs. Is it 15? No, 12 quart tubs or 28 quart tubs. I don't know, maybe it's 15, I don't remember. And I was originally just going to put 4 of those on there. And then, I was just thinking further down the line, this rack, eventually when I upgrade all my racks to like professionally made ones, I'm probably going to keep this one as a, what's the word I'm looking for? Quarantine rack, that's the word. As a quarantine rack. So I'd rather have a few more options for tub size. So I'm going to put 2 shelves for 6 quart tubs and 2 shelves for the 28 quart tubs. But I'm not going to put all that at the bottom. I'm going to leave 5 racks the way they are, 5 shelves the way they are, put the 2 6 quart tub shelves in, and then the bottom 5 will be 28 quart racks. Also, this was the first rack I made out of just kind of like open air instead of fully enclosed, and I really don't like them at all for this reason, because the wood warps, and this whole rack is actually kind of twisted a little bit. So instead of putting these back on it, I got 8-inch boards for the front, still 3-inch in the back, so I can snake my the flex swat through. So it's going to be 3-inch in the back, 8-inch in the front. I'm still going to get boards in the back just as stoppers so I don't slide anything through too far. And I'm going to put casters on the bottom of it. And I also got all new flex swat for everything. So yeah, I'll show you a couple steps along the way. Alright, so as you can see here, got it started. This is actually upside down, and no, it's not going to be that tall. But these are basically the top 5. Like I said, those were going to stay the same. So basically what we're doing here is the next 2 shelves will hold 6 quart tubs, then 5 more shelves, I don't know, probably like this high, something like that. 5 more shelves will be the 28 quart tubs. So we're basically adding 6 quart tubs and 2 28 quart tubs for some more storage. Alright, so this is what we ended up with. Like I said, these shelves here are for the 12 quart. 2 12 quarts each, 5 shelves, 2 shelves of the 6 quart tubs, and then 5 shelves of 28. So I basically added 8 more slots for the snakes. Or actually you could put these 15 quart tubs or the 28 or vice versa Um, just gotta clean the whole thing off, put the heat tape on, and put everything back upstairs. All right, so we got the racks back up in the room. I got all the heat tape installed. If anybody's wondering, these are what I use to hold the cards. I just basically sticky tape them to the sides. I haven't finished up this yet. I ran out of sticky tape. But the reason I do this is because I hate when you pull the tubs out, you got to pull the card too, and it's just one extra step that seems minimal, but you know, when you have 20 snakes or more, it does take time out of it. But use these. You can get them at any what's it called, like not GameStop, I don't know, any comic book place, sports card place, anything like that. But here is the rack. Okay, so I did put wheels on it. I don't know if you can see it or not. Did put wheels on it, and then we got the 5 shelves of 28 quarts, 2 shelves of the 6 quarts, and then 5 more shelves of the either 12 or 15 quarts. I don't remember what they are. So I do have this thing filled up minus the 6 quarts. I'm gonna wait to use those for when I actually get hatch out some of these clutches that I have. But everything actually turned out well. There were a few shelves that I had before that were sticking, and I actually fixed it. Fixed the spacing issue on those, with the exception of one shelf. The board started splitting, so I didn't want to drill any more holes in it, so I just left it the way it was. But it definitely seems like putting those, what are they, 1x8s on the sides definitely helped the stability of it, for one, and it's not all twisted and flexed like the other one was. The other one flexed immediately after I put the whole thing together. So this definitely helped with that. The only issue that I have right now is I like the casters on it. It definitely helps if I have to move it around, clean behind there, anything like that. But there are 1 or 2 drawers that are kind of a pain in the butt to get out, so you literally have to hold the whole rack while you pull it out with your other hand. Otherwise, you're just going to pull the whole rack forward. But I got everything done. It's all set up. A couple more little things I got to fix. I did move some of the snakes into this rack. Like this one was one of the wild caught females. I had her in the 32 quart rack, and she just wasn't eating. She's a pain in the ass eater anyway. But I moved her in here just to see if a little bit smaller tub would help. And then I have one other one that I haven't even shown you guys yet, so I'm not going to show her right now. But yeah, everything is filled with the exception of the 6 quart tubs. So it turned out very well. I have, I don't know, 5 videos that I've been meaning to shoot that I just haven't had the time to do. So I should have the time to do them in the next couple weeks. Stay tuned. Starting in July, I think the 2nd week in July, I'll have cutting videos up, so stay tuned for that too. And again, if you do want to be in the Who's Your Uncle game, let me know. Leave a comment below.